Hey, hello, Raghu. Hi. Is that audible? Raghu, am I audible to all of us?
Yes, you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good.
Okay. Shivam, you are there?
Yes, Govind, yes.
Shivam.
Okay, Shibam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Can you just ping him once? I think
Right.
he is not audible. Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually messaged him. Should be joining.
All right. We'll be starting in 10, I guess, most probably.
Right. So, and just for the people who have joined, you can ask the others as well. And like for those who are interested, and they might find this something really cool. So just call people. And this is just the prerequisites. This is not the actual workshop. We'll just talk about the installation part. What all are the things which you need to do before you start attending the workshop. We'll wait for Raghu sir, and then we'll begin.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
Shivam
afternoon.
from the publicity team, and I welcome you on behalf of our team for the game development workshop. And in this session, we've decided to let the participants know a bit more on what sort of software requirements and such what things will be needed. And that's the reason why we thought of organizing this session, first of all. So, over to you, Raghu sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So you want me to wait for some more time?
Go in, sir. Should we wait, or we can go on?
I think we are fine. We can go on. The
Yeah,
session is also getting recorded, so it's fine enough.
right.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. So, hello everybody. Stop recording. I guess you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah. So I'll start with uh, about the introduction myself. So myself, I'm Ambadi Raghu. So I'm in this industry from past almost a decade. So I'm into different game engines. I've used different technologies like AR, VR applications. Mobile games, PC games. So different, even into theme parks as well. Architecture works. Many other things. So I'm into many things like 2D games, 3D games, VR, AR, and theme parks where people can experience like VR walkthroughs, like in VR journey where you can explain different concepts the one of the concept which I have worked on it was rainwater harvesting theme park where how to utilize the rainwater so this kind of stuff and there we can see multi-touch games where people can play at a time more than one like 4 to 5 people can play the game and we have different things like holographic projections so these all whatever things we have I have worked on these are all based on the engine what we are going to discuss in this workshop in the game development. So, so let's move to how to install the software. the software which I am going to discuss in this workshop, that is Unity. It's Unity, and let's see how to install this software. Let's look back the history of this software. The simple thing, like, first we need to in Google, it's better to search for unity.com. This is our official website for Unity, where you can get many things. Like, if you go for product related thing or solutions, if you go to solutions, you can see you can develop games, you can develop uh, for even for automobile industry related content, for film, even film people are using this software, and for architecture industry, like, gambling, many other things. So love. So before starting this, how to install the software, from where I can find these things. So Unity has given uh, the first thing what you need to install is, which is called Unity Hub. Actually, Unity Hub. We need to install Unity Hub. Let's see how to install Unity Hub. Simply search for Unity Hub in Google. Unity Hub. Okay. Download Unity. Here, download Unity Hub. This is the first software what you need to install. Okay. After installing software, I think if anybody is doing parallelly with me, it will be good. May I know anybody is doing?
Yes, so we have some hands. So yeah, that's really great.
This is the first step what I'm discussing. You need to download Unity Hub. So after downloading Unity Hub, you need to install it. So once after installing, when you open the software, you'll come up with this kind of, this is called Unity Hub. Okay. Here you can see on the left hand side, you can see the four tabs. One is projects, it's learn, community, installs. So here what you need to do means, inside installs, click on installs and add. Click on add. If you click on this, it will show you which version you want. It will show you recommended release. So I recommend everybody to install this one, Unity 2020.3.19 F1 LTS version. Okay, I want everybody to install Unity 2020, the recommended version here. Now I already installed, that's the reason it's not showing here. You need to install this one. You can see Unity 2020.3.19 F1 LTS. You install this version. Okay, once if you click on that, suppose let me pick any other version. Oh, let me pick 2021. If you click on this, it will ask you to click on next. Click on next. Okay. The next window, it will show you Microsoft Visual Studio. Please enable it, and it will be default enabled. And in Android build support, you'll have two more options here: Android SDK and Android NDK tools and OpenJDK. And not required anything else here. Only these things are required. If you are installing in Mac, then it will show you Mac build support. You need to enable this Mac build support if you're installing in Mac. If you are installing in Windows, only Visual Studio and Android build support and Windows build support and documentation, nothing else. Then click on next, it automatically will install. Okay, guys. So after installing the software, it will appear in the installs. It will appear in the installs. Let me install some other version. I'm being 19.4.31. I guess I don't know this version. 19.24. Okay. Let me install this version 19.4.31. But you guys need to install Unity 2020.3.19 F1. Okay. Click on next. Android build support. Click on next. So it will ask you to agree this license. Just check this mark. Click on next. Android SDK also you need to agree. Once if you click on this, it will show you. It will appear here. See, it will appear like this. And the top you can see the blue color bar, which is downloading the software. Okay, it will download Unity. It will download Visual Studio, and it will download the Java JDK. It will download Android also. Okay. This is the first step what you need to do. After installing this software, the second thing what you need to do is you need to log in. You need an ID. You need an ID to use this software actually. Okay, you need it. What is that ID actually? So if you see here, it will ask you to Unity ID. Sign in to Unity ID. Okay. So if you click on sign in, if you don't have an ID, what you need to do means click on sign in. Click on sign in, it will pop up with this window. Okay, here you have an option, you have an option. Let me repeat this step. In this Unity Hub window, you already installing the software, and parallelly you're trying to log in. Okay, I'm trying to log in this window. So when you click on sign in, it will open a pop-up window where you need to add your Unity unique ID actually. Okay, if you don't have an ID, it's required. The Unity ID is mandatory. It is required actually. It's installing one second. Okay, perfect. If you don't have an ID, Unity ID, you need to, here you will have option here. Sign into your Unity ID. If you don't have an Unity ID, please create one. If you click on this, it will navigate to another window where you can create your own Unity ID. Okay, it's like creating a Gmail account. It's like simple. Okay, just create your own Unity ID. So once it is done, you will get a confirmation email to you, and click on that. Then only it will approve actually. So once this part is done, then you have an option like, let me log into my account. Let me try. Mm. Once if you log in, it will show you your account details here. Okay. After that, you need to navigate to a window called Manage Licenses. Okay. Here you need to activate new license. You need to click on Activate New License. So when you click on Activate New License, it will show you which license you want. So Unity actually we have free as well as paid also. Okay. So as a student, you can go for Unity Personal. Click on Personal. Okay, and click on I don't use Unity in professional capacity. Click on the second option and just click on done. Okay, guys. So once after you completing your license activation, okay, then you have an option. Then you will have an option of creating your own projects. If you click on install, still it is installing, no problem. I already have multiple versions here. You can see I have 2020.3.19, I have 2019.4.31 which is getting installing, and I have one more version 2019.4.24. Okay, so I have option of creating projects. If you go to projects, here inside the projects, click on new. There is a drop down here, in which version you want to create a project. Okay, so what I will do, I'll pick a latest version which we are going to discuss, that is 2020.3.19. Let's select it. It will open a separate window. Okay, just give a name, sample project. Okay, let's click on this. Make sure which place you want to save this project. Here the option, like, doesn't matter whichever the option template, you can pick it, any template. You can pick 3D. Here I'm picking 3D template here. Create. It's creating actually. Okay. So after creating this, it will appear something like this. Okay, guys. Once this is done, so you are almost done with your installing software actually. Okay, guys. May I know anybody is doing parallelly? Okay. Let me know if you are facing any issue. If you guys done with Unity Hub, first step, you're done with Unity Hub. Downloading Unity Hub. Then creating your Unity ID. Installing the Unity. After Unity Hub, install Unity. Then create your own account, log into your account. After that, go to projects, create a new project here, click on new. After creating this, you will come up with this window. This is your new project. You can see sample project. My project name is sample project. So this is our editor, Unity editor. Okay. After this, I need to check, like, what else we required. So we required some packages here. We need some packages. So go to window and package manager. Go to window package manager. Will come up with this window, package manager. Okay, guys. So this is package manager. Here in the package manager, here we have a drop down call. See, packages in project, packages Unity registry. I'll tell you there is a lot of difference between 2019 and 2020. So let's see some versions in Unity. Let's check some Unity. What are other Unity versions? Unity archive. Search for Unity archive. Download archives. Here, if you see here, Unity, it started with Unity 3.x, 4.x, and 5.x. After Unity 5, they started naming based on year actually. Unity 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. You can see even Unity 2021 is also available. So why we are not using Unity 2021? Why we are using Unity 2020? Here. Here you need to remember when you're installing, especially when you're working in Unity, you have to remember one thing. You need to work on a version which is having LTS support, long term support releases. Okay. If you click on this download LTS releases, if you click on this, it will show you What are the long-term support releases are currently available? If you look into this, we have 2019 is available, 2020 is available, but you can't see 2021 here because still it is in beta version. You can't use for industry purpose. You can't use that for production, especially. Okay, you need to focus which version you need to use. You have to use a version called long-term support one. Okay. Anyway, 2019, currently people are using 2019, but it's better to discuss the latest version that is 2020. That's the reason I'm starting with 2020. There's a lot of difference between 2019 and 2020. Okay. You guys are lucky, like I'm starting with 2020. You are getting a latest information. Most of the people, even people who are using 2019, they don't know about that. Okay, they need to explore again when you're using 2020. Okay, guys. So we are using 2020 LTS release version. This is the version which we have installed, right? 2020.3.19.f1. See, 2020.3.19.3.19 F1 LTS. LTS is nothing but long-term support. So Unity will provide a long-term support for a specific version. Okay. Right now the specific version for 2020 is .3. 3 is the long-term support actually. 3 2020.3. 3 dot will other things like this will have a long-term support. So they will support for 2 to 3 years. Again, they'll move to new version. Again, it will have a long-term support version. Again, like that. Okay, you need to make sure, every time you need to keep on checking. Simply search for Unity archives, Unity ARC archive. Okay, where you will get a download archives of Unity versions. Here you can see all the Unity versions which are available. If you want a specific version which is not showing when you're installing in Unity, see, if I click on this, it will not show all the Unity versions here. See, it won't show you all versions here. Then how to get? So simply go to Unity archive here and you can see if you want a specific version you want to work, you can come here, you can download directly. Click on Unity Hub, it will download from there. Okay. If you see Unity 3.x, I started my journey with Unity 3.5, yeah, 3.5 actually, almost a decade actually, 2012. I have started using Unity from Unity, 3.5 version. It got improved a lot, every year they're coming up with new things, and finally we are in 2020 actually. It's, a lot of things got changed a lot. Actually. Fine. This is how we can install a specific version if you want. You can go here, you can download. But my suggestion is you need to go for long-term support releases. Click on that and check which version is having a long-term support. So 2020 19.4 is a long-term support and 2023 is having a long-term support. Okay. 2021 still they have it is in beta version. That's the reason it doesn't have any long-term support. Okay. So done. We are done with installing Unity, and we created one project. Click on new. Okay. Click on 3D. Give a proper name here. Just click on create. It will create a project. Okay. After creating project, so after creating project, this is your Unity editor. Okay. Guys, go to Window. On the top, there is a toolbar here. Go to Window, Package Manager. Here, from here, we need to install some packages. Actually, we need to install some packages. Okay. So click on here, packages. We have categories from where you want to get from your own assets, or you want to get from what Unity is providing you. So Unity has its own packages, or if you purchase any package, it will show you in My Assets. If you click on My Assets, it will show you all the packages what you have purchased or what you have downloaded so far. It will show you all the packages here. Or if you want only Unity related packages, it will show you. Previously, it was not like this cycle. If you want anything, if you click on, we'll get an option. We click on it, it automatically downloaded. But now they moved everything into package manager. You want to install anything, let me, the people who already know Unity, I'll give you here one I'll show you one example here. Suppose I want to download something. I want to buy some assets from the Unity. So simply I'll go to Access Store, Access Store. I'll click on this. So this is my store. Unity is having its own store actually, where you can buy already designed packages like UI system, AI system, particle system, sound systems, and you'll get a full packages like 2D games, 3D games, VR games, XR related content, many things. If you don't know art, you can buy some art from here. If you don't know scripting related some techniques, you can buy those packages here actually. This is a store, Unity store. I want to buy something like let me see whether I logged in or not. I didn't log in here. Log in here once again. Okay, sign in. Okay, so I logged in here. So now what I will do here, I want to buy something here. So what I will do, I'll click on something here. Otherwise, I'll go for free access rather than going for paid one. I'll click on characters and it will show you here some filters here. Let's click on pricing and click on free assets. Okay, it will show you all the free access where you can buy. Suppose the people who already know Unity, I'm giving this example, guys. If at all I want to buy this zombie character, it's a free 3D character. You can download actually. If you want, just click on simply add to my assets. Or people think that we have an option here. Go to window. We have asset store. We can do from here. It will directly download into our project actually. But when you click on access store, see in 2020 it is showing this screen. It is not showing the screen with what I'm showing here. It is not showing the screen. Things got changed a lot in 2020. Okay guys, it won't show this screen. Previously it is showing directly store screen where you can buy, but now it is selling that go online, purchase there and come here directly download from the package manager. Okay, so now what I will do, simply I'll click on this, add to my assets, accept. So now this got added. Okay, it got added. It will show you, we want to open in Unity. Sometimes if you miss that option, now you can go back to your Unity, go to window, go to package manager. Okay, inside package manager, in the top you can see packages, Unity registry. We don't want any Unity related package, something have purchased, I want to go there. This is called my assets. We go here. What is the character name? What we have purchased here? It is zombie. Okay, it is zombie. Okay, so now what we'll do, you need to refresh this page. So click on refresh list. So now you can scroll down. It is showing right now 25 only. You can click on here. It will load all packages. Now simply search for zombie. Yeah, it appeared here. See, now you can see zombie. If you click on this, scroll down here, click on download. So it's getting downloaded. It is downloaded, but it's not added into our project. We have a beautiful option in Unity right now. If you click on import, it will directly add into your project actually. So now if you click on import, right now you can see in my project I don't have anything actually. It's an empty project. If you click on import, it will import all the assets. It will show you what it is going to import actually. It will import is all the packages like animations, 3D models, textures, if it is having any materials, if it is having any scripts also it will add. Import. So it's now imported. So this is how you need to download purchased or free access from as a store from package manager only from 2020. Okay guys. So now you can see I have a character here. Let me open this. It is having some issues with GUI layer, I guess. Okay, no problem. You can try to play this one. I don't know. It will work. Not bad. It's working actually. Okay, finally it added to my projects. So now let's see what else is required. These are the some common packages. If you want, you can download. But for our workshop, we need go to Window Package Manager, go to Packages, go to Unity Registry, and we download 2D Sprite. The first point, what you need to download it 2D Sprite. I already installed. I guess this one it is already installed. Okay, for this project, I don't have install. So you need to download Unity 2D Sprites. Okay, guys. See, it is already downloaded, and you need to download one more thing that is called TextMesh Pro. TextMesh Pro. Okay, it is already added here automatically, I guess. Yeah. You know, download TextMesh Pro. You know to download 2D sprites, and that's it from here. Nothing else is required. Okay. The next step, what we are going to see here is just try to create a script here inside the project window. Inside the project window, right click create C# script. Okay, try to open that one. If you are opening the software Visual Studio, sometimes it will ask you to log in. Actually, I already logged in here actually. Okay, if it is asking to log in, please provide create an account. It's free. You can just log in actually. Okay, so we need this Visual Studio for programming, and we need Unity editor for 3D game development. Okay, guys. Apart from this, let me see what else is required. Okay, starter kit. We'll go for starter kit as well. So if you want to work on a sample, this is a sample was given by Unity Technologies. So previously, Unity was giving like a standard package, standard assets. We call standard assets. So, but what happened, that is older version actually. Let me show you that standard assets here. I'm searching in the asset store actually. These are standard assets, which will have all 2D games, 3D games, all samples what Unity is giving us, easy to explore, understand how these things are working here. But the problem is this won't work in 2020 actually. This standard assets will not work in 2020. So now you know to check for 2020 version related packages. So we have here starter assets. You can go for this for 3D, and remaining things we have individually we need to download. So now what you need to do is you need to search for starter assets. Copy and search in Unity Access Store. Okay, it will show you your starter assets. Okay, you need to click on this, and where you can check with the which company have released here. You can see Unity Technologies here. These are all Unity related content actually. Other things like other companies have released here. You can see other company names. So there are some free access like people like students they can even upload. They can sell here. So click on the starter assets, and add. You will get an option for add. I already added actually. I click on add here, so it will add to your my assets. Okay, then come back to your Unity editor. Come back to your Unity editor. Go to Window Package Manager, and here packages. Click on my assets. Search for starter assets here, or you can search here directly. It will show you here. So simply click on import. Click on import. It will add here. May I know anybody is facing any issues when installing the software? Sure, everything is fine. This project is using Unity input system. Yes. It's getting restarted. The Unity editor will be closed and it will open again. It's importing actually. Fine. Don't worry. If you are getting any errors here, don't worry about that. So now I have a 3D character here. Let me open and show you like playground. If you click on play, you can see the 3D character here. This is new 2020 version related package. New input system as well. Okay, guys. This is what required to understand how 3D environment as well as how the character is moving, what type of input it is mapping, many other things. Okay, guys. That's all, guys. We required uh, 2D sprite related content as well as 2D sprite, and one more thing is SMesh Pro. Nothing else is required actually for time being. And after completing my session, what I will do, I'll share you Google Drive link where you can access remaining things. I'll share you Drive link where I'll share you whatever things I'm going to discuss in my session. You can practice them. Okay, guys. Let me know if you have anything.
So, what will be the scope of this workshop?
Okay, that is about software, right? Fine. Mm, cool. So these are the topics what I'm going to discuss in this workshop. Like you will be understanding Unity editor, how to use. We have different windows here. What are different each window? What is the use of each window? Okay, guys, how to use the soft tools? There are many tools here, and uh, we're talking about something game objects. How to you can see there are 3D objects here. What is the use of these 3D objects and how to do level designing inside this? Okay, guys, and we'll talk about lighting system here, and I'll talk about particle system, and we have predefined AI system in Unity. I'll talk about AI system, and we'll see how to move a 3D character, how the animation works in Unity, what for predefine for default objects, how to add a animation for default objects, okay, and how to run a 3D character with animated when you do a designer like an animator will do animations and how to run those animations we'll see, and we'll see how the 2D sprites will be working. So do something like this part, if I run this, if you see, where is this? Okay. You can see here it is loading actually. How to do 2D animation in Unity, how to use the sprites, how to design them, how to import them, and how to run using scripts or independent of scripts also we can run them, how to use them. And we'll see materials, we'll see materials and how materials are affected by lighting. We'll see that part. And, so like I said, AI system, and we'll see UI, like how to create a UI like HUD, like buttons, animated buttons, navigating to one screen to another screen. Okay, and we'll see the collisions, like how object is colliding in 3D world. Like if you see this, if I'm playing this character, see if I'm trying to pass through this wall, why it is stopping. Like we'll talk about collision system in this. And we'll talk about even input system as well. As see, I'm using arrows to move this character, and how to code, like especially whatever I'm going to discuss, theory will be like 10% and 90% will be doing practical part here. How to write code, how to move the object, everything, collisions, chaining the running the particle system whenever it is colliding. Suppose you want to, suppose this is something like collectible, if you're going there, and how to collect it, and parallelly how to add that, showing in the HUD like score system, timer, these kind of things. So these are the things what I'm going to cover in this today's workshop. You'll understand how to use Unity editor and what are the basic objects, like and what Unity is giving, how to work with them, like 3D objects, like what is transform, what is materials, what is shaders, and writing a program to move the objects, to finding the collisions between them, and how to make a object physics related objects where it will react to the real-time objects, and we'll see animating the objects, and we'll see the UI system, how to navigate one screen to another screen, and we'll see the inbuilt AI system, and we'll talk about lightings, and we'll talk about collisions, and finally we'll see how to generate a Android related APK, like how to create that APK, how to switch different platforms, and how to run them. So these are the things what I'm going to cover in this today's workshop. So for these things, we don't require much packages. We need require, so only the thing what I have explained, like 2D as 2D sprites, as well as the for text mesh pro. The remaining things will work. We'll making use of default primitive objects what Unity is giving us. Like let me show you here. We'll be using a default object. We have many default objects here. We'll be using 2D objects here. Whatever 3D objects Unity is providing us, we'll work on these objects, and later we'll work on the uh, any other characters. If we have a 3D character, of how to import them, how to work them. Most of the section I will be covering making use of only this primitive objects what Unity is providing us. Any queries? Hello?
Yeah, Raghu, you're audible. I think we are good to go. Or is that fine for all of us? We can get couple of responses in chat. Yeah, is that audible for all of us?
Yes, yes, audible, sir.
Yeah, all right, ठीक है. So Raghu, I think we are good to go. Most probably we'll be sharing these information to like all the participants as well, if they'll set it up. So most probably to tomorrow we'll be planning this session. Would that work?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, guys, thank you one and all.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.